We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to The Freak Show. I am your host, Bumpy McSquiggums, and we're diving in today. We're finally getting started with King's Bounty 2 from 1C Entertainment, releasing on August 24th, 2021. Since the day this was announced back in August of 2019, I have had my request in. I have been eager. I have been excited. I have followed this game's development for literally over 2 years now at this point. So, yeah, pretty excited. Somehow, through, I don't know whose fault it is, but some shuffling of folks, the code never came my way. I missed out on getting to drop it early for you guys. But we're here now, thanks to, well, all of you guys bringing me up from the little bit of a down spiral I was in there. So thank you all for your love and support. I appreciate that. And thanks to, as they want to be known, an anonymous lurker who's been watching my content for years. They gifted me a copy of King's Bounty 2 so I could showcase it, share it, and just have some fun. And that's what I intend to do. This is going to be a fun series. Hopefully, maybe there's a little bit of room up at the top next to HOM 7. Maybe we can move that aside a little bit and let King's Bounty 2 sit up there. I don't know. Not dove into the game yet. First chance to get my hands on it. We're starting right now. And I apologize to everyone for this super lengthy intro. Alright, it looks like we've got ourselves a choice of 3 different characters. So we have, I'm guessing, the warrior, and this just pops up over here. Okay. Well, what if I want to read this stuff? I guess it kind of... that's a weird choice. Alright, we have the warrior, Ivar, I guess, or Avar, maybe. A long time ago, Avar, descendant of an impoverished noble family, used to be a knight of the royal guard. However, at a crucial moment, he refused to support the coup that eventually led to King Claudius's ascension to the throne. This got him banished from the guard. Avar escaped to Artisania, where he earned a fine reputation as a mercenary and became the captain of his own troop, the Hounds of War. Recently, Ivar received an invitation to the Universal Assembly. There, Prince Adrian promised to pardon him and offered a good position with the Royal Guard. Cool. We also have Catherine. That's how I'm going to say it. Catherine. Alright, she is a mage. She comes from a long line of noble Rygern counts, the rulers of the rugged mountain region of Nostria. She spent more than 20 years away from Nostria, roaming the dragon ruins and remains of ancient Antis, looking for arcane knowledge and magic. Unexpectedly, even for herself, Catherine stopped receiving the taxes she needed to fund her expeditions and mystical research. Apparently, Catherine's nephew Maurice had taken over the county. Outraged by this, she headed to the Universal Assembly in order to demand the return of her power from the king. And finally, Elisa. Elisa is a peasant girl from Lorien who believes in her special mission to save all of Nostria. Her homeland in Lorien has been caught up in civil war for more than 10 years. During a clash between farmers and mercenaries, Elisa suddenly acquired magic abilities that helped her push the enemy back, away from her village, and then away from all of southern Lorien. Chosen by the will of her people, Elisa headed to the Universal Assembly. She wants the king to recognize her legate on behalf of her people, or as legate on behalf of her people. In a way, she would gain access to military resources and other means of establishing order in Nostria. I decided that going to the full 100, it was at 90%, I went up to 100% UI scaling, and that's probably why this is covering half of the writing. So we have ourselves a warrior, a mage, a paladin. It's par for the course for what we see in the King's Bounty series. So, recently, I played through King's Bounty almost all the way to the end, the very first one, the Legend, as a mage. Now, more recently, the one that we're actually covering on the channel right now, with King's Bounty, the Legend, I am playing as a warrior. I do not know that I want to play as a paladin, but I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to go with Elisa. I think that's going to be what we decide to start off with here. Natural leader with middling magic abilities, inexperienced in warfare, able to recruit the largest number of units in the shortest amount of time. I thought that was what the warrior did. You know what? It's fine. Magic of Life and Light allows learning of life and light scrolls, or spells from scrolls. Cool. What else? We got balance moral penalty or morale penalty for order ideal units is reduced by 1 when combined with units of other ideals. Interesting. Protection. All allied units gain +5 armor in the first round of combat. That's nice. And all allied units gain 5 resistance in the first round of combat, which is phantasmal armor. All right, so we have our choice. I could have hit V and just hidden the tooltip. I get distracted, guys and gals. It's fine. I hope you enjoyed me dancing around with the tooltips. I think it added character to the Let's Play. Let's play, guys. Let's get into this. It's been a long time. I knew this was going to be something I absolutely had to cover for, well, my sanity, because I really wanted to cover it, and for the sake of the channel. So, Kingdom of Nostria. I'll be in Highlands, Fort Crucis. Age of Prosperity. Year 320.
Get up! Come on, hurry! The warden is calling! Are you really going to save Nostria, as they say?
Of course. But why do you ask?
You can discuss it with Warden Valber. Come out of that cell, I'll escort you.
What happened? Bastian, should I be worried?
Why are we in a
Let's go.
cell?
You know the warden doesn't like to be kept waiting. The sooner you get to his office, the sooner you'll learn everything. I can tell you this much. It's good news for you.
Alright, so I'm a little confused. Why are we in a cell? And why were we in prison? And why is it now good news? Very strange. Alright, so we actually get to go a little bit in first person, running around, seeing some stuff. Cool, interesting change from the top-down view that we've seen for years in the King's Bounty series. Not an unwelcome change, just a little different. The vile tyrant Vitellius served his sentence in this dungeon. Deprived of the opportunity to work evil, he withered and soon died. Cool. For him, I guess. Probably not good for him. Can I talk to you guys?
I heard you were an Artisanian spy, but I thought it was a tall tale.
It's a medium tail. Oh, they got rats in there. Wow, well, this is definitely not a nice, clean prison. All right, and we can walk if we want to kind of strut a little bit and be like, "Hey guys, just a peasant girl, you know, in over my head." Distract them with our feminine wiles. We could do that. Menu: breakfast, water, bread; lunch, bread, soup, and with water. Ooh. Dinner: corned beef, water. Note: on weekends and holidays, prisoners are entitled to a handful of raisins, should they be available. Ooh, well, you know, yeah, that's nice. A handful of raisins. You know what? Sometimes. Hey, Bastian, what's up, man? Talk to me.
Your belongings are in yonder chest. Take everything or you'll freeze to death. The prison's warmer than outside, slightly. Pestilence has struck Montpetrie. The quarantine is everywhere. Mages forced to wear masks like common bandits. The undead are climbing out of their
you're not done
graves
yet?
all over the Crown Lands. I wonder if the necromancers have returned, like in the olden times. It's a good thing Crucis is in the middle of Mactus knows where. Or Mactus is nowhere. The troubles can't reach us here. It's nice and safe.
So you say. All right, so grab all my stuff. So there's no explanation as to why we're in prison yet. I'm very curious. All right, did we put? Oh, we did. We auto-equipped our. Oh, that's so cool. It shows up on our character. I like that. I like that a lot. That's good. All right, we acquired leather armor. It is definitely cold outside, and I feel like not having gloves is a big mistake for us.
You're a free individual now.
Why was I imprisoned?
Larry, you blockhead. Didn't you hear? A messenger arrived today, all the way from Marcella.
I just came off duty.
Ah.
Then you should know that he brought an order of release from the prince himself.
Ooh. Sweet. So the prince himself loves us. Researching and upgrading spells. To research a spell, you must have a scroll with the relevant spell. Research the appropriate talent at the magic school. Have developed arcane knowledge to the required level. Research spells are upgradable to rank 3, as with research, upgrading requires the appropriate talent, arcane knowledge level. Researching and upgrading spells consumes mana. I guess, do we know? You know what? It's fine. We'll figure it out as time goes on. All right. So it looks like our. Oh, maybe we needed to go up there. Hello.
Disturbing news, Sir Warden. Something is rotten in the state of Nostria. There's a pestilence upon the Mage Factory.
Interesting.
Refugees from that quarter are arriving at Marcella, but aren't being allowed into the city.
Gotta
I
take
wish
it.
we could kick some of these bastard prisoners.
Selected remarks of His Majesty the King. Collected by court writer Flavius the Wisecracker. I like to eat apple salad in the morning, just sitting by the window looking at the fields. Eating salad, suddenly I find myself gripped by an unexpected pang of sorrow. Such sweet sorrow. I don't like these crowns and helmets. Too much pressure on the neck. I owe a lot to my parents, especially my mother and father. Yeah, yep. The tree doesn't fall far from the apple, and Adrian is a nice boy indeed. If you know what I mean. Nope, no we do not. People around the world perceive me not only as king, but also as a spiritual leader. I don't think that's true. I feel happiest when I am truly happy. A person, you see, is much larger than his own stomach. Yeah, that is true. Wow, so that's what the king is like, huh? Cool. All right, what's up, Valbert? That is your real name. Talk to me.
So much fuss and all for what? Who the hell do you think you are, making me wreak havoc in my prison?
My name is Elisa of Lorien,
Oh,
Sir
I do know.
Valber.
Never mind.
Higher powers called upon me to save Nostria.
Well, well. I heard a little more than that.
Oh.
As Flavius the Wisecracker eloquently wrote, there's nothing new in this world. But I haven't received a letter like this in all 7 years of my tenure at Crucis. Prince Adrian orders that you be freed and sent to Marcella. Also,
Sweet.
you won't be leaving here on foot. I was ordered to return your gold and belongings, provide you with a horse, and, let me read it aloud, allocate some of my own garrison as your personal guard.
What? That's
Madness.
great. No,
I
it's
beg to
awesome.
differ, Sir Warden. In my opinion, His Highness is finally acting with prudent good sense.
Indeed.
Whether the prince is sane or not is of no consequence. I cannot disobey my liege. Bastian should have returned your money and belongings
He
by
did.
now.
Yep.
If he didn't steal them himself.
Come on, man.
Quartermaster Aston will supply you with weapons. As for gold, you have plenty already. Go to Decim to collect your guards. He has a platoon of troublemakers he's wanted rid of for a long time now. He'll be glad to hand them over. I also advise you to purchase some dogs for the road.
I love dogs.
And what else did His Highness request? Ah, yes, a horse. Levitt the stable boy has a soft spot for nags too old and worn down to work. I'm sure he can pick one out for you.
Thank you so much, Sir Warden.
There are 3 types of merchants in the game. Recruiters selling units for your army, armorers selling armor and weapon, merchants selling magic items, scrolls, and mage gear. Sweet. So it seems like we're going to have to go walk around, do a whole bunch of stuff to recruit our things. It's, it's an interesting take, right? So they went away from just the, you go here, you do everything through menus and stuff like that. I mean, there's still going to be that, but you get to kind of explore the town, see it more as an actual town with different people and different areas. We'll see. Now, they've always done a fairly decent job, let's be honest, with their towns in general, right? You still go in, and you have to talk to various different folks and go to various different places anyway, but just doing it kind of in like this first-person view is very intriguing to me. Alright, so we have a whole bunch of people we got to go talk to. So we got this guy. Let's see who you are. What's up, man?
Banished as it burnt by Arik.
Cool. I don't know who Arik is,
do you
but
need, human?
what's up?
A shovel, perhaps? Have you been sent to the stables
I have
too?
not.
No, I've got a dirtier task ahead of me today. And I need a weapon.
Oh, sacred forefathers. Why would I ever do that?
His Highness Prince Adrian summons me to his court. I am free now.
By Mactus's horns. This is the first time I've ever seen a human leave Crucis on their own 2 feet.
See?
If you got gold,
Eh?
treat yourself to something new. Go ahead. Make way for the guard.
Okay. Don't walk into me, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so we can purchase a crossbow. Is that literally everything that we can purchase? Yep, that's it. All right. Well, I guess it makes my choice easy. I will buy something new for myself.
Aston didn't shortchange you on equipment. I warrant you'll survive the Albion Highlands. Go, human. May your body be as hard as flint, and your soul as clear as crystal.
Beautifully said. Thank you, Mr. Aston. May you be hard and clear yourself.
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, nothing short on equipment. I got, like, leather armor and a crossbow. I feel like I'm not as well-to-do as you're making it out to be. Do you know what? It's okay. It's okay, Mr. Dwarf Man.
Have the lumberjacks brought us our firewood?
Nope. But I brought myself.
What are you doing here?
Dancing.
You're not permitted to be wandering about like a stray cat.
His Highness Prince Adrian has summoned me to Marcella. Sir Warden has sent me to you for protection.
So, Centurion, it's true. The Warden received a missive from the Prince ordering the provision of a guard troop for the prisoner. Former prisoner. Huh? Never heard of a prisoner being released. Now, well, I believe I have some laggards and troublemakers I can spare. Can I go too? Oh, how I miss the sunny warmth of the capital.
Come on, Bastion.
No,
Aw,
Steve,
come on,
you're
dude.
not rotten enough to let go. I can still make a decent guard out of you.
I heard you train dogs, too. Can you spare me a few of your meanest?
The only thing you'll be getting for free is a family of bedbugs.
Sweet.
I spent a year training those hounds. Now, if we're talking about an exchange of gold for flesh, that's another bowl of kibble entirely. You'll get the best dogs in Nostria.
Best? My father's farm was guarded by Frost Guard shepherds. Now those are war dogs.
These recruits might not be the brightest candles at the feast, but my fighting dogs are as fierce as the Warden himself. You won't regret a single gold piece spent on these animals.
All right. So I guess I got 3 spearmen. That was it. All right. You know what? It's a start. It's a start. It looks like we can get more spearmen. But I think we're maxed out at 3. So, yeah. We're going to recruit us some doges. Go on, boys. Yes, I want all of you. Press Y to view all of your army units. I did. Why didn't that work? Why? I do. Okay. P? It's fine. Alright, so let's just do a quick side-by-side since we do have the doges over here and we have our spear boys over on this side. Oh, this is our army and that's the recruits. Okay, we didn't have any more spearmen that we could take. Alright. So the spearmen do less damage than the doggos. The doggos have a bit more leadership. Okay. Gotcha. I'm trying not to grab everything. Please stop. Please, there we go. Okay, 13% damage reductions, my guess, versus 5, so the spearmen are obviously a bit more tanky. A 5% increase in damage itself? Alright, let's actually see what these things are. Armor, yep. And critical chance, okay. And then initiative, dogs are a bit faster. Then we have resistance, of course, against magic. Total health, 63 on the humans, and 58 on the doggos. Doggos also got one more movement square that they can go. We got some passive skills down here. Has a zone of control, good old Zoc. Aggressive defense. Units counter-strike deals 50% more damage, so that's actually kind of cool and interesting. And precise strike deals critical damage to enemy unit. Consumes attack power. Okay. Cooldown, no cooldown? Interesting. For the dog, the active skill is Bloody Bite. Deals 22 damage and inflicts bleeding debuff on an enemy unit. Takes 3 to 4 damage per turn at the beginning of its turn for 2 turns. It's got a active cooldown of 2. Okay. I got you. And then what are these? This is unit size. Current number of members in the unit. So there's 8, and there's 3 in this. Interesting. But if we do this, we have 3. Okay, so there was 8 total available, I guess. All right, I got it. I'm all over it. Just want to kind of go over stuff and see. I know I didn't look at the passives for the dogs, but we can hit Y now and bring it up. So we take a quick look. Critical hit chance +2 for every other beast in the unit. That doesn't really help us right now. Also has Zoc, or Zone of Control. Decisive Blow. First attack in battle deals 20% more damage. Nice. So you want that first hit to really mean something.
Einstein is a good man, even though he's a dwarf.
Even though he's a dwarf.
Smart me, brother.
Who knows? What's up, man? I want a horse.
Ah, it's you.
It is me.
You're the one who poisoned that scoundrel Claudius. It's a real pleasure to meet you.
Claudius? Me?
Don't be modest. You did a great thing here, and history will not forget you.
Of course history won't forget me. I am the savior of Nostria, after all. Also, the savior needs a horse.
All you're asking is a
nice
horse?
feather.
Just a horse? Have no worry. You'll get our best. Saddle up quickly. You've probably forgotten how to ride after half a year in a cell.
You can go now. Actually, wait.
What's wrong, Bastian?
I wanted to warn you about sentry golems.
Oh, yeah?
Be wary of them once you're past New Tyrene.
Thanks for the warning. But I thought the golems were only to be found at Crucis.
The mage Rossum took them to clear a landslide. What they lack in brain, they make up in brawn.
Makes sense.
Since they don't know you've been released, they're liable to crush you. As you pass the southern ruins, find the Archer's squad commander, Ansel. A royal messenger said the squad will join you and augment your escort.
Yes!
I'm hoping that by the time you get there, they'll catch the marauder who's been raiding abandoned houses. Wonder why old Baron Garius didn't turn him into a chicken.
Excuse me, who's this Baron Garius chap? Will he be joining me?
That's up to his magicness. I have no authority over him. Perhaps he'll decide to leave these cold, inhospitable lands for the warmth of the Mage's Tower.
Come on.
I'm here for it. All right,
I
so
picked out the very bestest horse for you.
so Zeta.
He's calm and obedient.
Okay, it's calm and obedient.
Stands as if he's rooted to the ground.
Is this my boy?
Like the wind itself.
Oh, we got ourselves a horse. What? I mean, come on. We need to have a horse. We're playing King's Bounty, all right? Like it's just a given, right? Oh, we definitely move much quicker on the horseback. All right, I guess it's time to get to stepping. What's this thing? Fast travel, the guiding stele. All right, our adventure
We're
begins.
already milling the wheat at this time in Lorien, and it's still winter here.
It's very strange. It's very strange to be in this perspective when we leave. I figured when we left, we would like get to like an overhead view. It's very, very odd to still be in this style. It's okay though. I can't wait to see what the combat's like. New Tyrene. Oh, there was something over there on the. Uh-oh. We got doggos. Oh, they're angry. Ooh, they angry doggos. They got some gingivitis going on too. Battle preparation. When preparing for a battle, the screen will display enemy units, their hero, if any, and your army. Select a unit and press Y to view its details. Accept battle with space or refuse to fight with escape. Okay. Alright, so we got doggo and doggo. We literally have to press Y. Okay. Wolves, they seem to be better than our dog, actually. Oh, this one's a rank 2. Oh yeah, look, he's a little bit bigger. Oh, that's cool. That's nice attention to detail there. Attack and withdraw. Allied unit is teleported to an enemy unit. Oh god, that's not great. Okay. And we're gonna be exchanging some serious blows here, so let's get to it. Alright, place your units in the appropriate positions before beginning the battle. Select a unit with the left mouse button, indicate the hex where you want to place it, and confirm it again with the left mouse button. If the target hex is already occupied, they swap. Okay, makes sense. Cursor movement, pan, QE. Okay, I'm assuming WAS and D will also work, but we'll see. Hit your deployment and begin. Alright. WAS and D does not work. Or... Oh yeah, no it does. It just was slightly delayed. Okay, I say, is there a way to change the angle? There is. That's nice. Good. Alright, we got Dogs of War. And then we have the actual wolves. I don't know what to do in this case. This is probably going to hurt a little bit. It's telling me what to do here. Choose a hex of the spearmen and confirm they swapped. Okay, is there a reason I did that? Are placed in advantageous positions. Why? What do you mean we're placed in advantageous positions? Okay. Units have higher or with higher initiative go first. If 2 units have the same initiative, the unit with a higher speed, level, and health goes first. Okay. If all of these stats are identical, the enemy unit goes first. Boo! The tie didn't go to the player on this one. Turn order is displayed on the flags above the units, which I don't see right now. Watch the enemy take their turn and wait for your next unit's attack. Okay. Defense. Unit speed determines the maximum number of hexes it can cross in one turn. To move a unit, select the destination hex and press. Yeah. Choose a hex adjacent to an enemy unit and confirm movement of the dogs of war. Alright, it's basically walking me through right now, so hopefully we don't lose anyone on this, but we'll see. A melee attack is available to all units when an allied unit is directly adjacent to an enemy. Select the enemy unit and left-click to confirm. Any surviving unit members will counterattack. A unit can counterattack once per round. Now, we do have 3, so 3 of us are going to be doing quite a bit of damage, 48 to 66. Hopefully that's enough to take down at least 1. But it's not, I don't think, because this is only the 1 dog. The counterattack itself looks like it's going to do 20 to 28. So we should be okay, theoretically. Alright. So I did 26, we did 64. We definitely hurt him. Many units have special skills that can drastically alter the outcome of a battle. To choose a skill, press 1, 2, or 3. Most skills require action points, either movement or attack. Okay. Skills may be used a limited number of times in battle, or may require several rounds to recharge. Alright, okay. Press 1 for the spearman unit. Hover over the hex with the wolves and confirm the use of the skill. Sure. And then we can zoom in a little bit closer if we wanted to kind of see the combat up close and personal. I like that. You've covered the basics of battle. Now you're ready to defeat the enemy on your own. Did our dog... Oh, we lost one of our doggos. Dang it. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Alright, well... I mean, it was scripted, right? It was going to happen. Maybe if we got super lucky with RNG, maybe it wouldn't have happened, but I mean, I doubt it. Aftermath of battle. Victory over your enemies brings the following rewards. The hero gains experience and trophies. Surviving units gain experience. Winning a battle allows you to pay to heal wounded unit members. Make sure all of your members are fully healed before leaving the victory screen. If you are defeated, that's a weird thing there, but it's fine. If you are defeated, all units which participated in that battle are lost. The hero will be transported to one of the merchants. Huh. Neat. Alright, how does one heal? Hold H to heal all. Oh, that's different. Not what I expected. So, losing units, we no longer have to go back to a place to rebuy them. That's game changing. Now, admittedly, I haven't played the last few. Actually, most of the King's Bounty series. I have played the Legend quite a bit. And I do plan to cover all of it on the channel. But I don't know if this is new to King's Bounty 2 or if maybe this is something that got implemented in the later games. Either way, it's an interesting thought. And it's kind of streamlines things, right? Because we'd have to go back and rebuy the creature, right? So instead of having to do that, we just pay some money and then we get it back that way. I don't dislike that. And the amount of rewards that we got actually covered the cost of the fallen unit. So that's cool. Okay, so how do we hit escape? We do. Alright, guys and gals, before we run on and we do anything more, my horse is missing. Is it X to summon the horse? Okay, I'm going to come over here real quick. I'm going to grab up whatever's inside this barrel that I see shiny. Sleigh bells and a shovel. Don't know what that's going to do for me, but they exist. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this very first episode. King's Bounty 2 is here. It is on the channel. We are going to be covering it pretty heavily. There's still going to be a bunch of other stuff, guys and gals. Hom's not going to be forgotten, and a bunch of other stuff is going to keep coming. A lot of NIS America stuff just released, so if you guys like tactical turn-based strategy games, this is the channel for you. I've got dozens upon dozens of games that I'm covering at any time, and that I've already covered, and we have full series. So, stick around the channel, folks. If you're new to it, thank you for stopping in, checking it out, and hopefully you subscribe, you like the video, do all the YouTube stuff, guys and gals. I won't bug you with that much more. And if you want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, any of that stuff, I'll have all that information down below in the description and various links. And until the very next episode, a big shout out and a thank you once again to our anonymous lurker who grabbed the game, sent it my way. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And for all the love and support you guys have shown me over the past week or so with this whole debacle that got all kind of kicked off and put me in a bad place. So thank you all. I appreciate it. I'm happy. I'm eager. I had a blast. And I'm looking forward to more. Until the very next episode, for real guys and gals, I've been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thanks for stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.